Hello, this is Sheri Traxler with ViREO Life, and today we're going to answer a very important question. How do you know what exercise program is right for you? We're going to answer 3 questions with that. One is, what exercise do you enjoy? 2, what exercise is effective for you? And 3, what exercise is safe for you? As far as enjoyment, think about your life. Do you enjoy things that are more outside or inside? Do you enjoy things that are at home? Or do you feel like, oh, I would do better if I went to a gym and had a commitment at a place and time and maybe even with an accountability partner there? Do you enjoy activities that are more group or solo? Do you enjoy being around people? Or is it, this is my time away, I want to be in my head and really think about life and issues or just get away from all of it? Do you prefer things that are creative, like dancing or outdoor gardening or outdoor activities that accomplish something? Or do you enjoy something that is much more methodical? You're going in, you're doing the same type of structure most times that you're exercising. That's the first piece of looking at, do you enjoy a program? Putting a program together either with a trainer or through online programs, books that you can read, coming up with ideas that fit your lifestyle and what you enjoy doing. The second piece is it effective? Is it accomplishing what you want it to accomplish? When you evaluate a program that you find either online or in a book, or if you're talking with a trainer and deciding to work one-on-one with someone, ask questions such as, are we going to be working all the major muscle groups? Or are we going to be focusing on both cardiovascular, flexibility, and strength training? You want to make sure that the program is effective for what your specific goals are. Are you training for life, or are you training for an event, your first 5K, your first 10K, or a half marathon even? The last piece is it safe? If you're evaluating a program that's online or that you're purchasing, ask if there are beginner, intermediate, and advanced levels shown. Also find out if there are modifications for various joint problems. If you're dealing with a knee issue, do they show squats, lunges, modifications? If you're dealing with a shoulder or elbow or wrist issue, there are several modifications that can be made. Make sure that those are included for you. Also, are there demonstrations for safety and explanations that you can understand? Again, this is with an online program, a program that you're purchasing, or if you're working one-on-one with someone, bring those questions to them. Also, as you're putting together a program, make sure that the 4 R's are covered. Recuperate, rotate, rest, and reassess. Recuperation time means you need 48 hours in between working a particular muscle group before you work it again. You need at least 48 hours for those microscopic tears that are supposed to happen for those to heal. You also want to make sure that there is rotation. Rotation between muscle groups, rotation between types of exercises. You don't want high intensity every day. You don't want to have something become monotonous to you unless you're someone who likes something methodical. You still need to change it up some to challenge the muscles, but rotating between what types of exercises that you're doing. Perhaps one day it's circuit training, perhaps another day it is activities outside, another day it is a group class. And then also rest. If something begins to twinge a little bit, if something begins to feel overworked or overtired, you need more than just 48 hours. You need to really rest that area. And then reassess. If something is beginning to hurt a little bit, a knee that's not quite doing the way it has been before, and it's not getting better with approximately a week of rest and some ice, you might want to reassess either the types of exercises that you're doing, or go ahead and see someone about that. Last, as we're looking at safety, we also want to make sure that we're setting you up for success. And about 10% increments is the most you want to increase your activity any week. What I mean by that is start slow. What do you mean by slow, Sheri? I understand what you mean. Whenever Doug and I were starting our garden, we had everyone tell us, don't plant more than what you can weed. That sounded like great advice, But as novice gardeners, we had no idea how fast weeds grew. So when I say start slow, that doesn't mean anything to you if you've not been exercising. What that means is the 10% that I mentioned. Example for walking. If you go out on one of your first walks and go until your muscles begin to fatigue, not pushing myself to an extreme, but this has been a workout. Time yourself. Was it 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes? That becomes your baseline. And whenever you're exercising, only increase by 10% above that. Let's say it was 20 minutes. Then the next week, 3 times a week, if that's what you're walking, you would walk 10% more than that, either by time or by distance. But you don't want to increase your intensity or your time or your distance more than that. You can apply the same principles in your strength training as well. A 10% rule on the amount of weight or repetitions that you increase. That's a great way to stay safe if you're doing a program on your own or using a pre-planned program that you've purchased online. I hope these tips have been helpful, and let me know what you do to keep your program enjoyable and effective and safe. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe so you can be the first to receive our new weekly videos. Until next time, find your path and fulfill your potential.